Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is ShaneSki, and today we are back with another video. So it's been about a month and a half, almost 2 months since I did my last class setup video and did pretty well. I did that after the last update, and a recent update just came out like a couple days ago whenever you're seeing this, so I figured this would be a good time to do another one of these class setup videos with all of the new nerfs and buffs. And plus, I've seen some comments on my channel asking for a newer one. So before we get into any of the classes, we got 10 today, as well as some secondary, just extra little classes and things. I want to go over all the perks and equipment. So for the perks, this is basically going to be running on every class: Flat Jacket, Tac Mask, Assassin Tracker. And for perk 3, you want to either run Ninja and Spycraft or Ninja and Ghost. This is kind of preference, but you always want to have on Ninja. As far as the equipment, I always run the Stim Shot, and then lethal, you always want to be running either a Semtex or a Frag. Field upgrades, Field Mic, and then obviously perk greed, so you can have all 6 perks. Alrighty, without wasting any more time, we're going to get into the class setup. So for the sniper class, we got the Tundra. I like the Tundra better than the Pelington. You guys can swap it if you want. They're basically the same exact build. Muzzle, stabilizer. For the Barrel Tiger team, 7-round mag, airborne elastic wrap, and Raider pad. Now here's a bonus class for the pistols. The magnums just did get nerfed, so I think it's officially decided that the DMATs are not better close range than the magnums. They're not as broken anymore. The ADS got nerfed, as well as the hip fire accuracy. So for the DMATs, I run the SOCOM Eliminator Task Force Barrel, 5 milliwatt laser, 30-round fast mag, and dual wield. And then, like I said, all of this stuff is the same. Getting on to the LC10. Now this gun did just get nerfed, but it is still very good. It's still better than some of the other SMGs. All they did was just increase some of the damage range, because you were able to shoot people across the map with this thing and just beam them, especially because it has no recoil. So for this, we got the SOCOM Eliminator. You can run this or the Agency Suppressor. It's kind of preference. I don't really care. Task Force Barrel, Field Agent Grip, 52-round Fast Mag, and then Airborne Elastic Wrap. Moving on to the third class, we got the XM4, another gun that has not really been touched as far as nerfs and buffs, but it is still super good. 0 recoil, and you can shoot people across the map with it. On this gun, I like running the Microflex LED. I'm not a fan of the iron sights. If you are, you can just take this off and either throw in a muzzle or a stock, but like I said, I don't really like the iron sights, and this one's pretty clear. Task Force Barrel, Field Agent Grip, 50-round Fast Mag, and Airborne Elastic Wrap. Moving on to the fourth class, we got the 74U, another gun that was just nerfed, but you know, it's still a very solid gun. I've been killed plenty of times with it already. I think the nerf was mainly to give other SMGs a better chance in competing, because before this nerf, the 74U was just ridiculous, and unless you had terrible aim, you were not losing any gunfights. So for the muzzle, we got the GRU Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Spetsnaz Grip, 50-round Fast Mag, and GRU Elastic Wrap. On to the fifth class, we got the Milano. Now this is one of my favorite guns even before this nerf, or not nerf, it got a humongous buff, and it's really good now. It can beat a lot of the SMGs. It's a slower shooting SMG if you haven't used it, but it has really high rate, no recoil, and you can kind of laser people if you have decent aim. So we got SOCOM Eliminator, Task Force Barrel, Field Agent Grip, Airborne Elastic Wrap, and the Raider stock. On to the sixth class, we got the KSP, another gun that just received a pretty big buff. Now this gun I thought was already pretty good before. It's a burst SMG, which is kind of weird to use, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. This buff allowed it to shoot faster as far as the burst, so you can just keep tapping it really fast, and it's almost like it's an automatic gun, but with just really high damage. So we got the SOCOM Eliminator, Task Force Barrel, Field Agent Foregrip, Airborne Elastic Wrap, and no stock. I don't like running the Raider stock on this just because the hip fire is kind of terrible when you use it, and sometimes this gun does have to, get in those close range fights. On to the seventh class, I think I'm counting right. We got the AK-47, another AR that really has not been touched at all. I mean, it got a little bit of a nerf in the beginning of the game, but it's still a very solid gun. We got the GRU Suppressor, VDV Reinforced, Spetsnaz Grip, 50-round Fast Mag, and GRU Elastic Wrap. Moving on to whatever class this is, I forgot. We got the DMR. All 4 of these tac rifles are basically built the same exact thing, so if you want a class for those, just swap whatever I have on this and put it on, either the Type 63 or M16 or AUG. Now, the AUG's a very solid gun right now. It's kind of really broken in Warzone if you guys play that. So getting into this, I like the Vision Tech. I'm not a fan of any of the iron sights really on these tac rifles. Maybe the Type 63 is okay, but if we're talking about best like sight, I'd prefer this. Strike Team barrel. This increases fire rate and damage. I've seen people run the Task Force barrel. You get the same exact damage as you do on this, but you just lose fire rate, which makes no sense. Field Agent foregrip, 35 round fast mag, and airborne elastic wrap. Another little bonus class, we got a shotgun build. All my shotguns I also build the same exact way, so if you want a class for the street sweeper or the Howard, just take of what I have on the Gallo and swap it onto that. Infantry choke, I think reinforced heavy barrel. I think the barrels might be different on the shotguns, but it's always the third barrel. 5 milliwatt laser, 12 round tube, and then no stock. On to whatever, I forget the number of this class, we got the FFAR. Now this thing is also super broken. It's been taking over Warzone as well as multiplayer, and for some reason it just got buffed. I don't know if that was on accident or not, but now this thing was good and now it's great. I don't know what they're doing, but this thing is broken. So SOCOM Eliminator, VDV reinforced. This one you don't want to run the Task Force barrel because it adds a ton of recoil, which is just uncontrollable, so make sure to run the reinforced heavy barrel. Field Agent grip, 44 round fast mag, and then airborne elastic wrap. And finally, we got the Pelington Class. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's basically the same thing. It's just stabilizer, Tiger Team barrel, 7 round mag, airborne elastic wrap, Ranger stock, and then like I said, if you want pistol classes, just take this and swap it over to anything that you want. Anyway guys, hopefully this video helped you. I try to make this a little bit shorter than my other one, not take up so much time explaining things, and kind of just get right to the point. If these classes do help you and you enjoy them, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Thanks for all the recent support on my channel. If you are new, check out some of my search and destroy videos. I think I'm pretty good. Other than that, my name is ShaneSki. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.